Wornall Homestead, Battle of Westport. Built in 1858 by John Wornall on his 640-acre farm. This house was in the center of a heavy fighting on October 23rd, 1864. After the last Confederate charge to the north toward Westport was repulsed, this house was used as a field hospital for both Union and Confederate wounded. Erected by the Jackson County Historical Society, 1961. Tour stop 10 on 61st Street, first route to 63rd to Walnut. We have an hour and a half approximately to tour this place. Should only take about a half an hour. The Wornalls. Okay. What do we do?
I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out.
Masks required, it says.
There's more board though. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
What does board say? I think we might be able to. I don't know. We'll just have to go to the door and investigate. Obviously, masks are required to go inside.
We've got a little history here.
Yeah. Pictures of some border ruffians.
Two unidentified border ruffians.
What does Maryland have to do with Kansas City?
This could be me and Nate.
Bloody
This
Lane.
could very well be me and Nate.
Wornall Lane.
Here we are.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Unidentified
Did you know?
ruffians. What?
There was a lot of murder on this road.
I'm sure.
It took on the nickname Bloody Lane
Lane.
after bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers. Those damn bushwhackers.
Holy shit.
Field hospital. The dead were strewn and scattered along the blood-stained track of the enemy's route and retreat. Lay buried in hollows and ravines or concealed in the brush and timber. Confusion and tumult everywhere prevailed. Arms and equipments covered the ground, abandoned in flight or surrendered in death. Makeshift hospital.
Yeah, that's why this place is haunted, supposedly, because of hospital and Civil War deaths.
Oh, it's so bright out here today.
I know. I can't see
So
anything.
bright.
I didn't want to wear my sunglasses for whatever reason.
Bake my phone. Oh yeah, it's already warming up out here in the heat of the day, the hot sun. Okay, so there it is. We're gonna go inside. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to go inside.
1922. There we go. Get back to the shaded part.
So it's not a really big house,
Right.
but it's decent sized.
Yeah, it's like Greek revival or something. Architecture.
What? Greek Revival?
Yeah.
Greek Revival architecture.
Yes.
So big pillars.
I gotta get this mask on.
Big pillars and tall trim around it, square design.
Yeah, that's it. Late 1800s. That's good. Let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go check it out.
So what does it say here?
Okay, $5. 1 to 4, so we got about an hour.
Oh, ring doorbell? So we can just.
Ring doorbell to begin tour. Please be patient. A guide will greet you shortly. Okay.
Hopefully we
So-
can get in.
I got my
We've got our masks.
masks on.
Masks
Get my
required.
$5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh shit, I
5.
didn't grab my monies. I think I only have 20s. If they can handle that. Or it's gonna be like the museums with the boxes, right?
Right. Have my 5 ready.
Oh, wait, I do have a 5.
Oh, thanks. Been growing it a while.
Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Here for a self-guided tour?
Yes.
What brings you to the house museums today?
Well, it's just something we've been doing here lately, going around to different historic houses. So,
We actually have two. We have the Major's house. If you're interested in that as well.
We are.
It's open through Thursdays
Do we
through
have time?
Sundays. It's
I'm
not open today.
not open today.
Oh.
Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Well, I guess we'll go.
But we are
Later.
Yes, we are definitely interested in it.
So it's just $5 per person. Let's see. Would you like a receipt?
No, I don't need one.
So there is signage and interpretation throughout the house. If you're interested, there's a downloadable audio guide as well.
Okay.
You start here, there's the parlor, there's the family room, and then the dining room, and then upstairs there's 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
And when you're ready to go to the kitchen, just holler, and we'll go out and around to do that.
Okay.
So,
Excellent.
and I'm here if you have any questions, so just feel free to ask.
Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Welcome.
I guess we'll start this way.
Is Wornall Road named after John Wornall? Yes. Figures. read what it says.
I like there's all this information to read.
Yeah.
So we've got the whole family.
So, are the decorations in the house original to the house, or is it? Okay.
Well, good question. Sorry, I'm shaking my head, but everything is original to the 1960s.
Okay.
If it's a Wornall family piece, it'll be marked with a yellow star.
Okay.
But they lived in this house up through the 1960s, and so we do have quite a bit of their family goods.
Okay, I see the stars now. So original piano.
Cool chair. Paintings. So this piano here. So this was one of theirs. This chair has a star.
Wornall family ottoman. I like those chairs. Davenport house mantle.
Where's the Davenport house?
Well, it was salvaged
it's
from the
from-
Davenport house, so.
It's gone.
Davenport house is where Johnson was murdered.
Oh, the father. I'll have to read about that guy. I wonder why he was murdered. Maybe it was part of the conflict.
Yeah, I like the paintings.
All right.
So this is how the house might have looked in the 60s?
This is how the house might have looked in the 1860s.
Okay,
Yeah.
18th, I was like, okay, I was confused.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I mean, they modernized it because they lived in the house up through the 1960s, but
Right.
they restored it to look
Okay.
like a period museum, yeah, or a period
So this
house.
was the old map of the U.S. here, 1844 map. Interesting. Wisconsin territory.
Hey, how's it going? Here are some shackle leg iron. 22 rings joining a 15-pound ball. It's found on the Withers Estate in Liberty, Missouri.
Game of life. This is like an old school Game of Life over here, James. I've never even seen one that looks like that.
The Game of Life. Milton Bradley created checkered game of life, now more commonly known simply as Life, in 1860. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this was theirs. This cribbage board. It's old. Lamp's cool. It's a cool old little
Old
office
desk.
thing. Man, this thing would have killed my back. Just sitting in that thing.
Yeah, it's a weird
Could you
chair.
imagine sitting in it? You're like so tall.
Yeah, it's got a lot of arch happening on the back. So this is 1860s recreation as far as the decorations and styling goes.
Frank Wornall and John Wornall. Check out this couch.
Wornall family cup and saucer.
Old style clock. Paintings.
I like this lamp.
And I did a painter painting some paintings. So James, you need to become a master oil painter
Yeah,
and paint me some oil paintings.
sure it could be done. I haven't done an oil painting since I was in middle school, but Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Huh. No, it's funny though. Is that really what they said? Oh, I guess this was said way later in life. Wow, that's cool. Shackle, lighting iron. Found in Liberty.
The Jolly Flatboat Men. This clock's nice. Emancipation and Freedom.
This cup and saucer belonged to the actual Wornall family.
A piece there on slavery. Oh, this is neat.
Get some old Old rifles.
Sword, rifle. Nice. Cannonballs. Some bullets. Musket rounds. Cannonball. Not sure what this piece is right here. Guess it's like some kind of harness or something, maybe for horse or something.
Oh, yeah.
And a piece of a knife. Battlefield finds.
Yeah.
Flask. And looks like a tool to remove bullets. Doctor's tool. It's tweezers. Some kind of surgical kit, I guess, like things to twist bullets out, little saws. I don't know what this stuff is. It looks scary. Yeah, this house was used as a field hospital during the war. Different recreations of medicines and a uniform. Oh, there's a bone saw. Some more surgical tools.
Old stuff.
Some chloroform.
What?
Yeah, some chloroform.
Yeah.
Chloroformum. Yep, chloroformum. Purifictum chloroform.
Jesus.
Gotta knock him out to be able to use his bone saw on their leg, their arm, tourniquet. Tinctura opii. I'm assuming it's some kind of opium or some kind of painkiller. So they used anesthesia to perform the surgeries. Chloroform and ether were used as anesthetics since the 1830s. Doctors were familiar with their use.
I see. So this is the kitchen you walk around to. You could put like food right there or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I saw that hole. I'm like, is it a mirror? I'm losing my mind.
Okay, yeah, so the kitchen's through there, but yeah, there's like a little cubby where food could be put through this cabinet here, I guess. We're guessing that's what happens. The county election. This guy's getting held up by this other guy. He's like, I don't care if you're drunk, you're gonna vote. wounded vote. The shady rich people back here plotting. Guy up here plotting something. Farmers convincing each other which way to vote. A foreigner getting tricked. Getting them drunk. That guy's shady. Martial law. Creaky floors in this house. Pretty cool. Stove. Paths to freedom. For slaves in Missouri, options for freedom were limited. Families were often separated among multiple owners and properties, making escape attempts difficult, emotional decisions, and dangerous. Okay, we still got two more rooms upstairs and then the kitchen.
I'm gonna switch to the Twitch chat, to the Twitch app, because I'm just not sure it's working.
Yeah, I mean the Twitch app might not have the best quality, but it's easy. You know it's functioning.
Yeah, but look what it's doing. What the hell?
What's that? Twitch?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's really weird.
There's my truck.
Alright, I think it's working now. I think it's working now. I haven't seen any chat. If anybody's tried to chat, I need to redo it.
Okay.
Try to quickly show off this room briefly in the corner. So this is the room. This place was used as a hospital in the Civil War. Similar to Kenmore and some houses in Virginia we had seen. Floors form as a part of the aesthetics. Wish I knew if this was working. says 2 viewers, but I'm getting no time there and no chat.
I don't have a time either. Mine never has. Mine
Oh,
always
really?
says that, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does have a
Didn't
time.
know that was there.
Yeah, something's not right.
It's a pretty simple house as far as
I'm trying
decoration.
to fix it, but I'm gonna put my picture.
Guys have any questions?
No, not yet. Oh, it's another one of those hair wreaths made of hair. I like this. I don't know what it's called, but I like it.
I like how the outside patio is really nice. Close call. Did he almost fall? Oof.
Huh. That's interesting. Wornall family items.
Wow.
Dresser set, vase, and dresser. Perfume jars. This floor in this house is so creaky, but you can see like cracks in the foundation going up the staircase. And so there are 2 additional guest bedrooms that are now modern offices. So there are 2 rooms of the house we will not see. Clothing the enslaved. Slave clothing was meant to be cheap, practical, and long-lasting. John Wornall purchased cloth known as Negro goods in 1860 for $2.25 to clothe the enslaved residents of the Wornall farmstead. More commonly called Negro cloth, this was a catch-all term for a variety of fabrics that could be any mixture of cotton or wool. The common tie is that all Negro cloth was an extremely low grade of fabric meant to clothe enslaved bodies only. Wow, that's messed up. I'm definitely not proud of the past slavery. We did some bad stuff. Mid-19th century men's clothing. John is wearing a typical man's suit of the era with a dark jacket, waistcoat made of silk or velvet, and a necktie and a loose knot. Most men mixed and matched clothing items. Ditto suits, which consisted of a coat, waistcoat, trousers of the same fabric, remained a novelty. Cowboy. Men's clothing in the mid-19th century laid the foundation that would influence men's fashion for centuries to come. Although some men wore elaborate clothing, men's fashion was usually simple, polished, and dominated by the color black. Men typically wore full trousers, shirts made of linen or cotton, and waistcoats, vests, and overcoats, top hats, and bowler hats made of wool or fur felt were also quite popular, particularly among the upper class. Here's a hat. Baby's bed. There's a rattle. Washstand. Wornall family item. Floor is so creaky in this house. I guess it's got like a safety rack on the end to keep a kid on it. I don't know. Confused by that. It's got like a railing on it. Another one of those kids rocking horses that are kind of creepy looking. Weird little carvings. Wornall family dresser. Risque painting. Bowling set. Some old dominoes, building blocks. And a little horse on it, a little horse cart, pull toy. What's this? Underneath the bed, there's this, I guess there's a place to keep your blankets. Or a small person could sleep under there. That'd be weird. This thing, I don't know what this is.
I don't know. I do not know what that is.
Sled.
A what?
It looks like a sled, shaped like a sled.
Well, yeah, but it's
And you-
probably not what it is.
You would hold these.
Maybe
And push it?
maybe
I
you
don't know.
could put stuff on it and just pull it.
I don't know what it is.
To help people, you could put babies on it and rock it.
Yeah, and you could, I don't know, push a baby around in the snow. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You want to sleep on
Keepsake box.
the little bed
is
under the bed?
Wornall family box. Border War Violence. Oh, there's crazy looking dolls. They had the glass heads. That one's creepy.
This is a big wardrobe. I don't know what this thing is. It's like to keep kids on it. It's like a railing.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. It definitely looks old. I like that rocking horse. It's sweet, man. I haven't noticed it.
Keepsake box. Wornall family item.
Yeah.
Old mirror. Boy, you can't see that anymore hardly. Not much of a view. Planted trees everywhere.
I don't know, are we ready for the kitchen?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think we are.
Okay. Kitchen time.
Guys have any questions?
I don't think so. When was the house built?
1858.
1858. And when was it restored? Like when?
Restored in the late 1960s. They started restoring it, and then it was opened in 1972.
Okay.
So when you guys are finished, you can just come back through the
Okay.
front door.
So this is the kitchen. We had to go outside the house to get to the kitchen.
Hey. There was a museum on 8, like in Newfoundland.
Ooh. Ooh, look what I just found.
What?
This,
Oh man, I want to go down there, bro.
the cellar door. That's unfortunate.
I know. I want to go down.
Maybe I'll fall through if I stand on it, and then we'll have to go down. Look down. The trap door below you led to the Wornall's root cellar.
Shit, I wish we could.
Place to store anything they wanted to keep cool, such as fruits, vegetables, dairy, or alcohol, or dead bodies.
I wish we could go down. And all the way up
The
too.
dirt floor and limestone walls provided a natural cooling area. The family may have also used it as a shelter during the Battle of Westport. An additional outside entry was added sometime later by the family. Oh, look at these old. It's cool. So I used to have something very similar to this right here, but I didn't know it was a spice rack like this. I had something that was exactly like this, and I got rid of it. It was an old wood, you know. I mean, it looked exactly like that. It was probably some antique spice rack that I just gave away. Oh well, too late now.
Too late.
Cameras in every room.
Makes sense. We're being watched.
All right. So the kitchen's pretty cool. Okay, so there's two more. There's rooms that we didn't get to go in. Guest bedrooms. I'm assuming that I don't know if these.
bedrooms were upstairs.
Right. I don't know if this door leads outside. I don't know what that door leads to.
You should go ask her about all the other rooms. They're like, so can we go into the cellar?
Right.
Just ask them. I would love to be able to go up to the attic too.
Yeah.
I wish.
When the Wornalls first settled in Missouri, 5 of their 6 slaves were young men in their teens and 20s. They would have worked alongside the Wornall men to raise crops and livestock. After John Wornall built this house, the number of slaves shrank to just 2 adult women, a young man, and a female child. The family had moved from a labor-intensive farm system to a more domestic-centered life. Why do you need a child as a slave?
What?
He had a child as a slave.
Huh.
I mean, I'm assuming that one of his slaves got pregnant and had the child, but
exactly.
why is she getting pregnant and having a child?
Right.
Why is she even a slave, I guess, to begin with, right? But, yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
I see.
damn
Just
slavers.
Just slowly kick the rope over time.
Yeah. Oops, I kicked the cellar open. Oops.
I mean, I'm sure there's nothing down here, but I'd still love you down there.
Right. It's just
That's where they leave. That's where they keep the.
just root
That's
cellars.
where they keep the ghosts.
Right. Some old kitchen tools.
Yeah, it's too bad we can't go to Majors. I thought for sure we were going to get to do 2 houses.
Yeah. It's weird they're not open on the same day. So this is that little pass through. There's a door here.
Yeah, back to the.
And you can pass food or your body back into the house.
We have fireplaces everywhere, especially. But this would have been the kitchen where they made food and stuff. I know it kind of looks like a dining room, but it wasn't. You know, it was a kitchen.
Tall ceilings in this house too. I don't know why they built such tall ceilings back in the day.
Yeah, how they deal with it.
Like, why did they want the ceiling to be so tall?
I mean,
I don't understand it.
yeah, especially it probably had to do with like how they kept things cool, because there's certain things you could do to optimize airflow and other things.
Sure, but it's going to be really hard to heat in the winter, which I think is more important.
True. That's why they had fireplaces in all the rooms.
Right, but
I just think it was part of the cooling tricks, though.
they're just so
No.
tall.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna-
pretty sure it had to do with
Gonna have to
special
investigate.
tweaks that they used to try to keep cool in the summer.
Have to
And
investigate.
how they built
it.
houses for airflow.
See why the ceilings are so darn tall.
I might be on the right track.
You could be. It sounds feasible. Sounds logical.
They had certain things they could open as well to maximize airflow as well in these old houses.
Maybe they were just secretly really tall.
Of course, I'm thinking more Victorian, not so much Greek revival, but I'm trying to like meet them in the middle somehow.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to meet them in the middle. everybody back in the day.
This is still in the Victorian era, though, right?
Technically, it's just
Because it's Greek Revival architecture,
Correct.
it's still Victorian. So
I suppose that's true. I suppose that is probably true. Who do you got? Something.
no, I mean he might be there. My viewer count's never correct, so. Okay, well, I guess we've pretty much ended this tour. We're gonna go outside
Yeah, we're
and
gonna
look
go
around still. But
There's stuff to see outside.
we've seen pretty much everything we can see inside the house. We've rambled on about the roof and the cellar. You want to go in the cellar? In the cellar.
Yep.
The house itself is pretty simple, decorated. It's not as grand, it's not as fancy as the other houses
Yeah,
we've been
Dodge
to.
House in particular.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I definitely enjoyed seeing it, but yeah, but it wasn't as elaborate. As the other
Correct.
houses. And some of the stuff, just I like it when it's more of the original items.
Yeah.
Like I like the period items,
Yes.
but it just feels more personal when it's
Yeah.
the more original items, authentic items. They're all. So,
Yeah.
but it's still cool. It's definitely a neat house.
Yes, it is. It certainly is. But yeah, it doesn't have all the like crazy function built into the Dodge House, which was definitely the clear winner of our house tours
Yeah.
so far. The Dodge House for sure. And this house
Open heart
reminds me
surgery.
of like Chatham Manor as well, and Virginia, which also was a hospital during the Civil War. Tons of people dying and whatnot. I think that leads up to
Their
that
cards.
guest bedroom office, the stairs.
It does.
Calling card platter.
And if you guys want to visit the Major's house, there's the address.
I like his hat.
Okay. Thanks for the tour. It was awesome.
Absolutely.
Are these oil paintings in here originals of them, or are they?
They're not. They're
recreations?
copies of
Okay,
the originals.
okay.
The family has the portrait of John and Eliza, and the one of Roma is at the Nelson.
Okay, excellent.
And
So we
they're
can
all,
actually go and see those. Awesome.
I don't know if Roma's is on display right
Oh.
now, part of their collection. But they were also painted by George Caleb Bingham, who was
Okay.
a famous artist from Missouri. So
Excellent. All right, thank
Great.
you. Have a good day.
you too. Thanks.
Not sure.
We kid them against their closing time. We probably spent a lot longer.
We spent 54 minutes in there.
Well, we're within the hour. They
So-
said people
Yeah,
spend
there's still
30 to
there's
an hour.
30 minutes left before it closes. All right, let's walk the grounds a little bit.
I can breathe.
So there is another house, run by this same, whatever, historical society, but it's not open. Oh, the rabbit.
Can we zoom in with this app?
You can't. Hey, bunny.
It's looking at me. So. Rabbits are really, they're just not concerned with humans.
No, they're not. They run all over my backyard. There's like about
They're
10
not
of them
even
out there
worried.
right now,
Yeah.
and they walk right up to me. They walk right up to my cats. I have to chase my cats away because the rabbits will just literally walk
Yeah,
into
they
the mouth
just
of
do
my
their
cat.
thing. I mean, they keep their eye on you. They'll run if you
Right.
get too
They're
close.
just concerned with eating. That's all they do all day.
Yeah, that's
Eat,
one.
eat,
They
eat,
just
eat.
want to eat. They don't care.
They're like, I need
They
grass.
know- They know that we're not going to mess with them.
Right.
They also know if we get close to them, we can't catch them.
They need right. They're too fast. They need that tasty grass.
They are not concerned.
They got to come out and run around. So I don't know if this shed is part of the property. It looks like it's on the property. And there's this garden. This nice garden. Of course, this is not authentic or anywhere close to what it would have looked like, you know, in Wornall's day. He would have owned, you know, all these houses wouldn't have been around here. And he would have had more property, which is slaves working the fields. But it's a nice little garden. Plants need watered. Gourds, sugar pie pumpkins, red potatoes, pole beans, chives, garlic, bee balm pink, stone crop, dragon tongue, bush bean, chamomile, thyme, English. Pretty cool. I like gardens, I like plants, I like gardening. There's the cellar, the outside cellar door. Weird old barrel. More gardening happening over here. A little greenhouse thing, oh, it's an old well. Used to be a well here. That's to cover the well off so nobody falls in. Cistern. One of the most essential aspects of life on the farm is the retention and protection of clean water. The Wornalls would have relied on multiple water sources, fresh running water from nearby stream, wells, and cisterns. Because cisterns are enclosed, they are protected from mosquitoes and algae formation, making the cistern a crucial part of the overall health and well-being of farm life. Gotta have fresh water to survive.
You know what?
To
As I
survive.
approach your location, my eyes slowly start to close.
This is pretty
What is
cool.
the other good shade?
This is pretty cool over here.
Yeah, I was sitting on these logs.
I like these logs.
No, it's too bad we can't burn here.
They're so big.
I know.
Pretty sweet. It's a nice fire pit. It'd be cool to have a fire right now if we could just light up the fire pit.
Yeah, there's all those picnic tables over there.
Ah,
Party at the Wornall house.
right. It's time to party at the Wornall house. Woo, 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 woo. All right. Let's pull my truck over in the driveway. We'll turn the subwoofer on and we'll start having a party at the Wornall house. Oh, there's more gardening happening over here. I didn't see all that. There's, along the fence here, there's more garden things going on. And the neighbor's house. Hello, neighbor. Yeah, so that was the Wornall house.
That was it. So, yeah, it's too bad that there probably are other houses around cutting up towards the closing times.
Right, we're getting towards closing times, but there are other places. My mom, what was the house my mom was telling me about?
I don't know. Probably up by the river, maybe?
Can't remember what the name
Northeast
was.
Kansas City?
She's been to like 2 or 3
Because there is
here
a
in Kansas
historic
City.
neighborhood in
Yeah.
Northeast Kansas City.
Mom has been to several of them here.
There's
She
also-
actually went to one of them and was going to help decorate at one of them.
You know, there's also that
So-
weird road off Westport Road with those real colorful houses. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I
Nice.
do. I do. The rainbow house and
I wouldn't expect you to know about
the striped
those.
one, the rainbow striped one.
Yeah, they're like crazy colors.
Right,
like
right.
one's like bright purple,
Right.
another
And
dark
there's,
purple.
there's one that's rainbow
They're
striped.
really
The whole house is
interesting
ching,
looking.
ching, ching.
Yeah, it's just a short little stretch,
Stripey,
kind of
yeah.
like off Westport Road in a place.
We used to come up here when we were kids, and we would, during Christmas, we would walk around the plaza,
Yeah.
window shopping, And Ward Parkway used to have a mall, so we used to go up, the Ward Parkway Mall all the time. And,
Is the mall that's still there?
I guess it's still there,
Where the
right?
AMC
Partially.
14 was?
Yeah, I guess it's still there.
I think it's still there.
But I mean, it used to be like active,
Oh, yeah.
like we would go there all the time. Independence Center. What's the other? Bannister Mall.
Oh yeah, Bannister.
We used to go to Bannister.
I think that closed, didn't it?
Right.
Bannister and Great. Because
So
those
we used
malls
to
end
go.
up
We used to go downtown, to Westport and walk around. And,
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
what's messed up is that these mall places, they're becoming havens for like youth violence, and it's shutting them down. That was why the last mall shut down.
we used to go to Bannister Mall all the time.
They're shutting down the malls because kids can't stop shooting each other
Yeah.
and fighting each other.
Closed.
In the malls. It's crazy.
Oh, why am I yawning? I shouldn't be yawning. It's like 3 o'clock, 3
kids,
p.m.
man.
I'm yawning.
No wonder, it makes sense everybody hates the kids because they're killing and shooting her. Anyway, I digress. I like it. Kind of want to walk
I
over
need
to my
I need
car.
a drink. Yeah, let's go over to the cars. I need a drink.
Yeah, I need a drink too. I just remembered I have a coffee in here, which sounds fantastic.
I have a Coca-Cola, which is just as good, but I wish I did have a Starbucks as well and a Monster, so I could
Yeah.
just drink all three of them
Yes.
like a madman.
I hope this stream worked out well as far as on my side because I don't got any chats.
Yeah, it's strange.
I did yesterday or the other day.
Right.
Oh wait, I have chats. So this is the Wornall house. We actually just finished.
So built in 1858 by John Wornall on his 640-acre farm. This house was in the center of heavy fighting on October 23, 1964 after the last Confederate charge to the north toward Westport was repulsed. This house was used as a field hospital for both Union and Confederate wounded. So it was on a 640-acre farm. So yeah, all of these houses that are now surrounding Wornall's house would not have been here. 640-acre farm. Pretty decent sized farm. Porsche, old Porsche. My truck. I get like beard mold from the
They didn't let us go into the
from the
cellar,
mask.
but it was probably just an old cellar.
Beard face, mask beard.
However, I don't know if you were around when I did the dog house this way in Port Omaha, but it was way cooler than I hate to say it was way cooler. But the dog house was the highlight of all the houses.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to top Dodge House.
It really is.
Dodge House was really nice. It was really extravagant.
There's a lot of houses.
Tons of original pieces in the house. And very elaborate decorations. It was really nice.
Take care of it.
Really modern for its time period.
We're kind of going to linger around the property for just a little bit, but technically the tour is over. Let's see. It was about $5. Took us like an hour. So I walked through it for about an hour. Getting a view of the house. I'm going to walk over to the boards over there so you can get some quick infos that you missed. On my property grounds. I need my coffee. Fly on my phone.
I think we might go mini golfing after this. We tried to go to Cool Crest a few days ago and got rained out, so we went bowling instead, which was fine. Bowling was great too. We'd already planned on doing that. So I think we might hit up Cool Crest for a couple of games of mini golf. It's probably like 30 minutes from here, so I'll have to kill the stream for the drive. But yeah. I didn't really touch anything in there, but still. Sanitize the hands. Should have done it before I smoked. But I didn't touch anything. It was a museum, so. It's a really nice day outside. I mean, extremely nice. I think this is one of the nicest days we've had this year.
Yeah, today's really nice, but also that day that was like high of 66 to 68. That was a really nice day too. I played mini golf that day. For some reason you couldn't join.
When?
Just the other day. You were busy.
You mini golf where?
I went to Cool Crest and did one of the courses there.
He's cheating me. He went to Cool Crest already. He knows the course. It's cheating.
No, I don't.
It's cheating.
Actually, there is a word of warning about that place. So they have 3 courts. The fourth one is under construction. They have 3, but anyway, what I'm implying though is that there's a lot of wear and tear.
Right.
So the difficulty of the course is gimmicky. It's due to wear and tear. So what that means is that around the holes in particular, there's tear and wear and tear there. So you hit it, and it slips you out, and you don't get the hole. So it's a lot harder because of that. You're going to be like perfect putts, and you're going to get right where the hole is, and it's going to send you somewhere else. But hey, there's 3 courses. Can't go wrong. They have cool. Wait a minute. Where were the water hazards? Was that what me and you played?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They don't have anything quite like that, but it was cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kill this stream. My battery is wearing down, so I'm gonna kill this one and then come back when we get to our next location. Okay, peace. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the Wornall house. More houses to come. All right, later.